Merinos, great to see you today. It's Keleas with Keleas.com, and today we're going to be making a summertime wreath. And this whole wreath is inspired by this gorgeous bow that we made on Bow Wednesday. You guys, if you're not liking, following, subscribing, doing all the things, you really need to do that. And come join us on our text list. Text us the word live to 832-734-5201. If you text us the word live, we will be sending you links and live alerts anytime we have a new video. And today is exactly what we're doing with this bow. We're going to be making a summertime wreath that has a really big pop of color. So all the inspiration came from the bow. So for the supplies on this guy, we're going to have two of these picks. These have a beautiful zinnia with all those gorgeous colors. Then we have two of the filler flower picks, and these have the same beautiful color palette with the pinks. And then we're going to need one bush of greenery. This is a 14-inch wreath base. And we will, of course, give you the links to all these products. Just shoot us a text, and we'll send you the supplies. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with popping out some greenery first on our design. So let me scoot these over. The other kind of pieces that you'll see us use all the time, this is an electric glue skillet. And so this has hot glue in it that I'll be using to secure our pieces in. And then you're going to see me use Spanish moss. Spanish moss is what we use to cover up mechanics. That's my big old bucket of moss. It's fresh and full right now. So let's get going with our greenery bush. So this is a mini leaf greenery that adds a lot of texture to a design. You guys, all these supplies are available on Keleas.com. So you're going to see me using great quality supplies because that's what I like to have available for y'all and my Blue Merinos in design school, because KDS Blue Merinos know that if you work with higher quality products, in the end you can demand a higher price for your products and just have a better finished product when it all comes down to it. All right, we're going to do a little different shape today where our bow is going to be at the center. So we want to kind of set what we call our perimeter. And I teach this in my class as well, that you need to set out how wide you want it, how large you want my design right now with the florals that we put in as the greenery. So I'm going to take and push this out to the side right here and get that. And if I can see the glue, I cover it with moss. If it's pretty well camouflaged, then I don't need to. So then we're going to come on the other side. So I'm going to just do the same motion. And you can see I'm coming into the grapevine. That's real important. Don't shoot it through the back. Come right in to the grapevine. Okay, our first two pieces are on. Now we're going to work our way to the top. So let's get some more out here. I'm going to put this one on the right. How fun is that? Make sure you're getting a good amount of glue on each piece. I'm going into the glue first, guys. So this one I can see the glue a little bit. So I'm going to steal a little bit of moss here and pop that in. This is our dark green Spanish moss I'm working with today. So we have different colors for different seasons. And this is the dark green. I gotta scoot this over. My power cord is about to get in the glue pot and we don't want that. All right, I'm gonna keep going here. Isn't that gorge? All right, so we started off with a kind of a basic perimeter. I'm gonna hold these pieces off for a little bit. We might want a few more when we get down to the nitty gritty, but right now our basic shape is started, okay? Now we're gonna come in next with our beautiful filler flower spray. And I have two of these put aside. And all we need to do is just take and tear these off. They tear off real easily. So I like hand wrap. This is called hand wrap, the way they wrap and finish this design. I like those kind of bushes because you don't have to cut them unless you just want the very long length. All right, and I just clean up those nasty ends. And we're going to do that to two sprays. I've already done another, so we're ready to rock and roll here. And we're going to be using 3 in each section. So here's my first one. A lot of beautiful yellow and orange. I'm going to watch my colors as I put them in, because I want to make sure I have plenty of yellow, orange, purple in each section. So let's use this yellow and orange, and we're going to dip it in the glue pot. And I'm just going to come right over here, and we're going to have it kind of come down. Ooh, love it already. We haven't even done much. Okay, same thing on the other side. Because this is a balanced design, if you do it on the right, you do it on the left. Okay? I don't make too many balanced designs. I'm more of a wild kind of girl, but tonight you're going to see this one coming together. Let's go up a little bit higher here. All right, I love that. Same thing on the other side. Then how about a little bit kind of coming towards the middle a little? So we're getting up closer to our bow zone. Let's come in the center. That may be, we may need a little more greenery in the center here also. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're already starting to fill out our design. I hope you see it coming together. And up here at the top. Oh no, we went to the middle. We already did the top one. Okay. So everybody's matchy-matchy, as I say in design school. What we did on the left, we did on the right. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get our bow in right now. We're going to put it in. And this bow, if you need to know how to do that, we'll put a link in the supply list for this video of how to make this bow. So pretty, so pretty. Look at it. Oh, mamacita. That is the perfect color combination. So I'm going to use my cable tie that's already built into the bow, and we're going to attach it right up here. I'm going to grab a couple pieces of the vine. I'm just sorry you can't see that on the camera, but I'm just going underneath a few pieces. And we're going to put this right in the center. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, let's trim that off. Now, even before we add our last floral stems and greenery, I want to get a grip on my loops and my tails. I know these tails are going to run down the center, which is gorgeous. And I'm going to take a little time to manipulate the floral kind of around that and kind of work it in. Oh yeah. I'm taking this piece here and just moving it over the green tail. And then we're letting the really bright color come over the top. Okay, and I'm going to curl these. Oh my gosh. Can you all believe how simple this is and easy? When you work with great quality florals, this type of pieces are easy to work and make. They're all wired gorgeously, and of course the ribbons too. And we'll curl up that one too. I'm going to get them all beautifully curled. Okay, it's time to add that really pop of color pick. Even though this is gorgeous already, let's put it in next. So these come exactly how they are, ready, rock and roll. And the reason I'm putting them in last is I didn't want to lose any of my flowers by the bow, okay? Let me puff out that loop a little bit. So just trim it down. Let's trim it down right here. We just need like a 2-inch stem. And I'm just going to lay it here for a second to see if that's where I want. Oh yeah, look at that. So much drama in those colors. Let's do it on the other side. It's really picking all the gorgeous yellows out of the bow. All right, let's bring this on this side. I haven't glued them yet. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, let's go with that placement right there. Can you see it? Oh, yes, I'll bring it down a little bit more for you. I don't think I'm going to need my moss because I've got most of the whole design covered. Isn't that beautiful? So this particular wreath has the bow at the center. So that allows us to do matchy-matchy on either side. And we'll just put that in. And I'm going to really let this greenery and florals work for me. Make sure they're standing up proud, okay? Let's do the same thing on the other side and get that glued in. I pushed this one in so good it's not wanting to come out. Sometimes I love that about grapevine. It holds on. Okay, just pull that bow out of the way and we'll push it up and in. Look at this coming together beautifully. It was in so good, now it won't go in. There it goes. Okay, and then I'm just going to fluff these out where they're matchy-matchy. Grab any glue strings that you see. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How gorgeous. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is come back with my little bit of greenery. And we're going to kind of finish out a little bit more of the perimeter up here at the top of the wreath, okay? So let me show you that real quick. I have a few pieces of the greenery left. And we're going to cut these a little shorter. And even though I do that, I'm going to keep them clustered and go right in above the bow. Okay, and so we're going to keep it pretty short up here, but I want to kind of fill in that zone. This piece I can cut into a couple of pieces. What do you think, guys? Are you ready to make your own wreath like this? You guys, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share the video wherever you're watching. And I can't wait for you to make your own wreath just like this. With the bow right in the center. Let me pop this one over to the other side. We have made this in less than 10 minutes. Can you imagine if you're doing your craft shows and you need some nice filler pieces that can fill up your booths? Yes, you want gorgeous showstoppers also. But pieces like this, they cannot go find and buy anywhere except from you. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Come follow us on Keleas.com. Bye, everybody.